Hey everybody, this is Vril. Welcome back to our playthrough of Extended Timeline World War II as the German Reich here. So we are about to start a war with Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia is actually allied with France, so we probably need to prepare some forces to go into France. That should be a pushover here, and we'll probably be able to capture a bunch more of the French provinces, giving them to our Reichskommissariat Francia. Speaking of which, we now have Reichskommissariat Ukraine here. I changed the name of Moldavia to that for our future conquests into the Soviet Union here. Probably when we do that, I'll give this territory to Ostland here. I think there was some other historical Reichskommissariats in here, but we're kind of coming up against our diplomatic relation limits, so we probably won't do that. So let me just start progressing time. We have a ton of ships being built. A decent amount of money. Stability is very good. Our Republican tradition is actually on the positive these days, so that's good. Let me go ahead, bring some of our forces in. I think I'm going to leave most of what we have in the British Isles, at least for the moment. Let's see, where are our actual rebel kind of issues here? Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll leave. Why can't we merge these up? Okay, I was selecting this one. I think I'll bring this one with us. I think 106 would be fine, in case the Britannia has some partisan kind of issues. I'll be able to help them with that. So let me just get these forces into position. It would actually be nice to get our navy involved as well. Not sure if we actually even have an admiral right now, though. We just built this stack. Yeah, we actually do. Okay. Wondering if it might be an idea to... Actually, with that said... Yeah, move our navy over to the Mediterranean, maybe. What I'm thinking to do is go ahead and take a couple provinces for us and give the rest to Dacia here. I think that would be... So we have access to the Mediterranean here. I mean, we could through military access if we wanted to, a naval basing, but I think I'd actually like to get it for ourselves. Brazil declaring war on Ecuador there. So yeah, once we get these troops into position, we're taking a little bit of attrition. Position and attrition. I guess we could actually move these guys over to Paris, now that we own that. Looks like Normandy Francia here has actually got a decent-sized army. And I was going to say, maybe I said it in the last episode, but I don't recall. It looks like they're actually coring these up pretty well. Francia's got a little bit to do still, so that's going well. Dacia's, they've had this territory for a while, so no issues there. So if they have free diplomat, I think we're about ready to go ahead. Let me at least set leaders, though. So let's put our 88-1 with an actual leader. So where is our key provinces? I wonder if... Yeah, I think the French will join this. But yeah, this is who the Yugoslavians are allied with. So yeah, let's go ahead, declare this war. They apparently know something's coming, because they... Yeah, we do have aggressive expansion already, but nobody that has aggressive expansion with us do we really care about too much. Looks like Italy's not going to help us in this one, and we will do imperialism, so that will work. So moving on in, start with some of these forts. Did not check. Okay, so we start here. Cannot move in. Oh, because they haven't joined the war yet. Okay, that works for us. Let's actually go ahead and just merge these ones up. Not expecting the French to have a very large army at this point, since we just were at war with them not too long ago. Dacia should help us quite well in this one. I think I'm most looking forward to when we go into the Soviet Union and start getting some territory. Here we go. We had the French attacking, completely destroying them. Yeah, we actually completely took them out. I'm not sure, did we attack there or were they attacking? So anyway, moving on. Merge these up. Checking for its T. I should actually note which, because I keep going back between those views. So now I'll remember which hotkey it is. Ah, okay, once we siege this one down, we'll go take out this Yugoslavian army here. Siege something down. Okay, so yeah, actually we have our navy here getting into position. I guess we'll be blockading for the most part. Shouldn't matter too much. Moving on, I guess we've got a siege down. We just did this, siege down all of these provinces in the last war we had. Let's actually focus on these couple forts there first. Okay. Siege down Bosnia. Moving on over to here. Have these guys move to that fort. So yeah, over here in France, this is why I'm actually having the two armies. We'll actually have to siege out each of these provinces that we actually want to give. So that's why I'm doing that. We've got a free diplomat, so we can check to see what this is actually going to cost us for the most part. Probably just take it all here. So obviously we're not too close to that, but yeah, we'll be good. I think it was said only like about 200 admin power to core that up, I think is what it said, so that should work out. And actually, let's move... Okay, that's blocked, so we can't do that. I guess I'll have this army split up into two so they can go ahead and start sieging some more out. I guess we can't get to these two forts anyway because of the fort has to be sieged down before we can do that. Ah. Yeah, I did not do that. I should have taken out that stack, but it looks like the Dacians... I don't know if they're Dacians. That's what I'm calling them, though. Dacia. Any rebel issues in Britannia? Not seeing any. Alright, so we siege that out. Here we're going to Limousine. And the French really just cannot catch a break here because we're constantly sieging them down. Unfortunately, we're going to get some prestige loss there because the ceremony was disrupted. If that's the worst thing that happens to us, I won't complain very much. Ah, we actually already sieged this one down. What was the other siege in Zeta and Kosovo? Last few forts. Let me check our Liberty Desires. I think they were actually going up recently. Dacia has some Liberty Desire. Ukraine does. Norden does. I think we're okay. I'll give a little bit to Dacia. I can give all this territory through occupied territory. Oh, we already finished that one, so moving on. Ah, we can move that one too. Alright, so we've sieged down everything in France. Let me go ahead, move these all over to Arche Francia. I guess I can at least have the time ticking forward a little bit here so we're not wasting too much time. Gaining 1 stability, these are good events. We'll take a little bit of prestige since we were down ever so slightly. Let's see what's going on over in Yugoslavia while we do this. Okay, everybody's in territory. So last final province here for the Francia, and I think we're about done with all this. I don't know, we might not be able to take all of this because obviously the French do have a bunch of overseas territories that we're not going to siege out. So we'll see what we can do, though. We will see. I'll move these guys back to a slightly better territory, though. Macedonia, any other... Yeah, just the last couple forts that we have here. So yeah, certainly I'm going to take a couple of these provinces, just the ones that will connect me to the Mediterranean. But other than that, I think we'll let this go. Might need to siege out all of these provinces, but I don't think we will. But it just might be a time sort of thing. We've certainly quick on these wars, so... Not taking really any casualties at all, either. Just looking here. And like I said before, these territories are all EU territories, so I was looking to dissolve the European Union. We'd actually have to have Rome for ourselves. I was looking at that between episodes to see what we could do about that. But yeah, I won't worry about doing that. I'd like to, certainly, but I'm not going to be attacking probably one of my best allies in Italy here, so let's check our peace, what we can do. I bet we can probably take all of Yugoslavia, but we will see. Yes, we can. Actually, just about. Actually, I'm more interested in taking France and kicking them out here and see what that would give us. Guess we're not done with that one. But we'll see. That's going to cost us a little bit of diplomatic power, probably. I wasn't paying attention to the screen there. Let me drink a little bit of water here. The siege is certainly taking a while here. But we're almost there with it. Let me just push up our speed up to 3. War enthusiasm. Yeah, we do have a lot of people are in this war between all of the French have held on to their colonies pretty well, even though we're kicking them out of Europe. Siege out all of Yugoslavia. It's not like an island or something here that we don't have, no. Let's get this siege down, guys, and yeah, we're on our final siege point. There we go. There it is. So we'll see what we can get. I want all of Yugoslavia. We're going to be getting some aggressive expansion from doing that, but there are worse things. Okay, so they're not going to give us all of that. And, okay, yeah. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get very much of France either. Let's go ahead. See what we can get from over here. Wow, this is actually giving us quite a bit. It's just because we didn't... I guess we would... That war score was going to go up because we would completely take out... Yeah, okay. Well, we'll leave Yugoslavia as this. We'll take their money, too. Not very much money, apparently. Not even 100. Okay. So... Yugoslavia will become a vassal now. But we will go ahead... Nah, they're not going to do anything else. Could have them release Macedonia. Nah, let's not get into any of that. Release Serbia. I think that's basically all we can do, so that works. Okay, so in terms of coring out, yeah, we gave all of France to Francia, so that's going to be good for them. Very good. We'll probably take Guyenne here at some point for them. But yeah, let's give provinces to Dacia. I'd like to do it this way because of the whole liberty desire that they have. So let me actually look at what these provinces are. It's a little clunky in this interface. I've mentioned that many times. Where are we at? Okay. Just looking at where we are in the timing of the episode. So yeah, unfortunately this part's going to be very boring, and this is why I usually do it between episodes, but I want to just go ahead... Although, let me just skip doing that. So I'm going to give all of this territory to Dacia, and let me just get in position for our invasion of the Soviet Union. And so we've got our navy vessels here in the Mediterranean now, so I'll probably have one fleet here in the Black Sea, and then one in the Baltic Sea, Gulf of Finland, for blockading. Looks like we're about done with our battleships that we have going on here. Let me go ahead, moving all of this. As soon as this war, not as soon as it happens, but we'll wait for this war to end between the Soviet Union and the... We're going to lose smugglers running rampant. 26 for 10 years, or we can stop them, spend 2,000. We'll just do this 2,000. Usually that's the better choice on those. It's to pay the upfront costs rather than the overtime cost is usually more. I think, anyway. At least the last time I really looked at those, it was. We have so much money in this series that I won't worry about it too much. See, I don't want to leave too much. Okay, so we now have... That war must have just ended. Yes, it did, because we had a... Uzbekistan has been released as a nation, so did the... Japan has been unable to hold on to... They've been forced to give it to Russia. Okay, so actually we... Interesting here. The Soviet Union has been dissolved, so we'll be going up against Russia. Wow. And that's... Or is it? We'll see what this... it's going to change to, I'm assuming. Unless there's like a Russia that's a one province around here. I don't know. We'll see. Ah, yes, there it is. Right there. We've got Russia. Okay, weird AI. Doesn't know what it's doing. So we will still go up against the Soviet Union. Ah, okay, we've got the death of the Führer. We now have Joseph Führer, Joseph Brozer. It's a 3-4-3, so he's not too bad. I've certainly had much worse. Not in this series. But we will take the Republican tradition hit because we have Führer must have all the power. We don't need any of the estates or anything like that telling us what to do. Ah, here we go. Big army here still. Let's actually... Yeah, he's going to take attrition all the way. Leave them back. Leave one of them back anyway. So that they're not taking attrition together. Like this guy is. So Mongolia declared war on Russia. That's obviously like 2-province Russia there, so not too worried about. Looks like we've got some more ships coming in. Got our 27 missile destroyers. We'll probably go ahead and recruit another admiral. Possibly, anyway. Czech nationalism. So we haven't had much of these issues for a while. So I think I'll go ahead and let them wish. Alright. Got some more diplomatic ideas that we can invest in. Let's see, what was this? Cost of reducing war exhaustion. We won't do that right now because we're going to save up a little bit of diplomatic power. And actually, we needed to be coring right here. at least these provinces that we were going to keep. So that's not going to cost too much. And like I said, it does look like we're out of time for this episode. I'll give this territory to Dacia between episodes. And after that, we're getting in position for the invasion of the Soviet Union. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please hit the like button. Really helps out the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.